In this episode, we built a creeper farm that produces me hundreds and hundreds of gunpowder per hour. And before we get into building it, guys, I did do a stream the other day, and look how much ancient debris we got. 53 netherite scraps, which is 13 ingots, which is another block of netherite. We also did get some spare netherite to put into there. I know it's only one more block, but it's a step in the right direction, I guess. That was pretty fun to stream all that, and huge shout out to everyone who's tuned in. I think I might do that more often, you know. Let's place a block and netherite on our beacon. And also, guys, I managed to get 4 pitcher pods and 3 torchflower seeds just by running around for a little bit. I'm not going to use like a specific tutorial for the gunpowder farm. It's basically going to be like my own kind of version of it. But what I do know is we're going to need a lot of items. Probably about 4 shulker boxes of materials. Some of them are pretty easy though, like 2 shulker boxes of cobblestone. But some materials are going to be quite difficult. For example, 9 stacks of buttons, 24 stacks of trapdoors, and just some other simple things like chests and hoppers. And you're probably wondering, how am I going to get all that wood? Like I normally do, let's grab 4 saplings, bunch of bone meal, some dirt, and now I'm going to mine about 10 big trees. Okay, so I've cut down quite a few trees, and I've managed to get nearly a shulker box of spruce logs. And one thing that I thought I'd quickly mention is that I did do some fishing over here, and if I go up here, I put some labels on like our chests up here. Obviously not all of them are labelled, because I haven't got every single item we can get, like bows and stuff like that, but I got most of the drops. I think I will do some more fishing between this episode and next as well. And also at the bottom of this creeper farm, there's going to be like a trident killer, so we need 4 pistons, 4 observers, and 4 redstone torches, and 1 lever. This chest is pretty full of rubbish, isn't it? And there's everything I need for the trident killer. And here are the items for the collection system. Okay, so that's all the buttons and trapdoors I'll craft now. And you're probably wondering, where am I going to build the creeper farm? Now the best place to build a creeper farm is above an ocean, which is exactly where I'm going to build it. So somewhere here. I also don't want to build it too close to that ocean monument, because you never know, might do stuff there in the future. I think this right here looks like a decent spot. So the first thing we need to do is build up about 100 blocks from the ocean. Okay, so I've decided to do 50 blocks instead, because this will be what the collection system is, so the farm won't start until another like 10 blocks anyway. And what we can do, I was going to say try to find some caves, but that's not the diamond. And obviously it's an 8 vein. Here we go. Let's light up these caves and find some more diamonds, I guess. And some more. And look at that, some more. I literally just found a minecart under here as well, which is quite cool. Just found an enchanted golden apple on one of the minecart chests. Okay, so I think I've lit up most of the caves underneath here. The next thing I do is build the trident killer at the top. Okay, and that's the trident killer complete, so as you can see that trident kind of moves around. When the creepers fall, they'll die to the trident. Next thing I'm going to do is build the collection system underneath this. Okay, so I've built a basic little collection system underneath it. Then we just got to build up this chute about 20 blocks. Then we want to build out 8 blocks in each direction, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I've got to do that 4 more times, then fill it all in. Then we're just going to place some blocks right here on this layer all the way around. Then we just need to place stairs on top of all these blocks. Look at the view from up here though, guys. Look at the sunrise just behind Mushroom Island. Isn't that nice? And the next thing we need to do is place water on every single stair. This could take a little while. And that is the last water bucket. Then we need to go right here, those 4 blocks up, and break these blocks. Then we want to go 14 blocks in this direction, and same over here. Then we want to build out 14 blocks here, 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 and here. And then once you've placed them all, you just want to connect them all up just like this, there's holes. And after you've done, there should be a platform that looks like this. Now I need to grab a bunch of buttons and trapdoors, place them on these blocks. Now I want to place a button in every single hole. Okay, now we'll do the exact same thing on this level. Okay, and there we go. Now we need to build this, not 2 times bigger, but 3 times bigger. So now we have like 6 platforms so the creepers can spawn. The next thing we need to do is, so we don't get like a bunch of random mobs spawning, and just to make it creepers, we need to place trapdoors above every block that doesn't have a button underneath it. So let me do that for all 6 layers. Okay, and now I've placed trapdoors in every single level. The next thing we need to do is build up 3 blocks, break these 2, build another layer on top of this thing, but except without the holes. We won't have the holes in this layer. And the next thing we need to do is build out about 12 blocks in each direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me do that 3 more times. And now I've just got to fill the entire thing in. So let me just look at the floor, look back up, and boom. The platform is built. Next thing we need to do is just add a few torches up here so no mobs can spawn. That should be enough torches. Now I'm just gonna have to go down here, and then above the blocks that doesn't have buttons on, I'm just going to place more trapdoors, and that is all the trapdoors placed down. The next thing we need to do is go down to about here and build out quite a few blocks. I think we'll go to about here. So let's just build a little platform. And this will be the AFKing spot. So now we can get rid of all this cobblestone over here. That's the creeper farm pretty much complete. But guys, do you really think I'm just going to leave this just floating above the ocean? No guys, I'm going to build an absolutely massive creeper statue just to make it look much, much better. What the hell? Once this went down and turn it back on again. Look at this. About to say there's a wandering trader in there and the creeper fell. Oh, I guess he can get crushed as well. I accidentally made a wandering trader farm. Anyway, let me quickly go back to base and chuck away everything I don't need. And also guys, whilst I was lighting up all those caves, I did manage to find 53 diamonds. Plus we have some more in here, which is another 6 blocks for our beacon. And whilst I'm back at base, might as well add someone else to the Hall of Fame. And that person is Pumpkin Man. Let me also give you your orange dye. There we go. Another person has been added to the Hall of Fame. And if you guys want a chance to be in the Hall of Fame, all you gotta do is complete your usernames and whatever dye you want to put in your sign. In the next episode, I'll choose someone else, and it literally might just be you. And for this massive creeper statue, I'm gonna need a lot of concrete. I was originally gonna do it out of wool, but if I do it out of wool and that starts thunderstorming and it just burns down, I'll be sad. And to make all this concrete, I'm gonna need a lot of sand. Probably about 2 shulker boxes full. So let's just fly to a bunch of beaches and destroy them. And yeah, that sentence took like 10 minutes to finish. Look at all this sand. I think all this should be enough. So let's get to work. Okay, and after quite a while, there is 2 shulker boxes of sand. So let me just go back to my base. Now hopefully we have 2 shulker boxes of gravel. And yeah, we nearly have 2 shulker boxes of gravel. Let's just take all that out of there. Now obviously to build a creeper statue, we're going to need a lot of green dye and a lot of grey dye. Now white dye wouldn't really be a problem because obviously we've got a bunch of bone meal. But yeah, we don't really have a lot of black dye or green dye. But luckily a few episodes ago I did build an automatic cactus farm, which produced me quite a bit of cactus, which I can quickly smelt. Okay guys, now that the green dye is done smelting, let's take it all out. Next thing we need to do is get a load of black dye. Here we go. Now I'm going to try to get about a stack of ink sacs, so give me a minute. Okay, and there we go, that is a stack of ink sacs obtained. And now let's craft all of the concrete that we need. Okay, so I think in these shulker boxes is all of the concrete I'm going to need for now. I'll probably need a lot more in the future, but I can craft it as I go. And also guys, I'm not just going to build a creeper statue floating above the ocean. I'm going to build a dirt block here. It's also going to be floating 3 blocks above the ocean, because then it'll look like it's like a pixel kind of floating out. Because basically, how this is going to work is each pixel in game is going to be a 3x3 like square out of blocks, if that makes sense. So yeah, this creeper is going to be huge. But now let me just build out the outline for the dirt block. Okay guys, so this will be the size of the dirt block. It's 48 by 48, which is just absolutely huge. For reference guys, this is a normal dirt block, and this massive square is how big this dirt block's going to be. As you can see, there are a lot of shades of green, and I've only got like green concrete and lime green concrete, which is like that pixel and that pixel. There's like 3 other different colours. But I think what I'll do is I'll just grab all of the green and lime green and I'll build what I can, because I might have to get some terracotta or something. But I think the first thing I'm going to do guys is convert all of this concrete powder into actual concrete, because building a creeper when like your blocks do that, yeah, that'll be kind of awkward. So this could take a very long time. But let me just convert all of this into concrete. So now let's start building this grass block. So let me just do all of the lime green pixels first, then I'll do all the green pixels, then I'll have to go to the desert and grab some terracotta. So I'll come back when I've built all of the pixels that are lime green. Okay guys, and there's all the lime green placed down. Now I'm just going to place down all the green concrete. So I'll be back in just a minute. BAM! That is all the green that we need to place. Green concrete, should I say. Because now we need to get a bunch of terracotta. I think about a shulker box should be enough. So let me quickly go back to base, craft some more fireworks. I'm also just going to bring a beacon with me, just so I can mine the terracotta like instantly. Let's make the 10,000 block journey to the desert. Finally! I've made it. Okay, so let me quickly set up a beacon, put H2 on it, and now let's mine about 2 shulker boxes of terracotta. Okay, and that's a shulker box and half of terracotta, which I think is going to be plenty. So now I can quickly just remove the beacon and make the long journey back home. Why does it always rain when I say stuff like that? Here we are, back at our creeper farm. So now we just turn all of this into green terracotta, and let's get busy placing it all down. Okay, and there we go. I've placed all of the green terracotta. Now I've just got to fill all the rest of the gaps in with lime green terracotta. So let me do that real quick. Okay guys, so I've built the grass block and I'm going to reveal it in 3, 2, 1. Doesn't that look pretty cool, guys? Hopefully you guys can see the resemblance to the grass block there. I think I'll call that a look with a massive creeper statue on top of it. It's going to be insane, guys. I think the front of the creeper is going to be facing this direction, which means the feet are going to be like here somewhere. I think the first thing to do is mark out like where the feet are actually going to be. Okay guys, so that's the outline of the legs. As you can see, they are pretty big. So in the middle right here is where the body will be, which will hopefully cover up most of the creeper farm. I think I'm going to have to change it a little bit, just because otherwise it'll be kind of sticking out the side a little bit. But now what I'm going to do, guys, is just build these legs up to about 3 pixels. Okay guys, as you can see, I've built 3 pixels of the feet, and the feet are actually 6 pixels big, so it'll be double this size. So that means the feet will go about there, and then the body will probably go all the way up to like there. So yeah, I think you can kind of see how big this creeper is going to be. Okay, so now I'm going to build these legs up 3 more pixels. Okay, and that's 1 leg complete. So now I need to copy this over to this side. Okay, and there we go. The legs are built. Well, sort of. I just got to fill these 2 holes in. So let me just... BAM! The next thing we need to do is build a platform like here, which will then be the bottom of the big, like, body of the creeper. So, let me get to work building that. Okay, and that is the platform complete. The next thing we need to do is build this up 12 pixels, which is 36 blocks. So, let me get to work and do that. This could take a while. And there we go. I've built the front like body of the creeper. But there's something I've realised, guys. When I build the head here, half the farm is going to be like above the head, which means we're going to have to destroy like all of that up there, which is going to be a bit annoying, but at least we can keep this part. But now what I'm going to do is fill the rest of these sides in. That's the first side complete. That's the second side complete. Okay, and that's the third and final side complete. So now the entire torso is built. The next thing we need to do is obviously build the head. But before we do that, guys, I'm just going to destroy the parts of the farm that we don't need, like the top 2 layers and this big platform up here. So let me do that real quick. Okay, and that's the top platform destroyed. So now let me just remove everything else that needs to be removed, which is pretty much the entire farm. But I guess that's what happens when you build things in the wrong place. I think what I'll do is I'll build the head, and then inside the head I'll just rebuild it all. So it'll be fine. So let's start building the head. I feel like building the head is going to make this build really come to life, especially like the front of this creeper, because you know it's very iconic. And this head kind of sticks out 2 pixels either side, which is 6 blocks. So let me do that real quick. That's this side complete, and that is the other side complete. So now let me just build these pixels up to 3 blocks high. Okay, and there we go. I've built like the first pixel of the head. Now we can start building its mouth. And I've also just realised I've been building the face on the wrong side, so let me quickly get rid of this and move over to that side. There we go, so now the face is facing the mushroom island. Okay, and that's the mouth for the creeper complete. And that's the eyes of the creeper complete. So now it's got to fill the rest of the face in. Okay, and that's the whole entire face of the creeper complete. So now we just have 3 more sides to fill in, and then the roof. So let me just fill in the first side, and that is the back of the creeper head complete. Okay, and that's the third and final side of the creeper head filled in. And look how cool this thing looks, guys. It is pretty incredible. But there's just one more thing we need to build to the actual creeper, and that is the roof of its head. So let me just look at the sky, look back down, and boom, the top of the creeper head is complete. And now that that's done, that means the entire creeper is complete. And the next thing I'm going to do is rebuild the creeper farm. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this platform so it kind of goes to about like here, so it's not touching the wall, so it's like 1 block away from the wall. And I'll do that for every single level. I'm also going to build 2 more levels underneath this, and I'm also going to put like some water at the bottom so it leads down to the chute. So let me just build all the layers first. Okay, so I've built 5 layers of the creeper farm. And the next thing we need to do is build like a water canal system underneath this, so when the creeper's full, it will go down into this chute. Okay guys, so if I fill up every single one of these stairs with water, then all of the water should flow to the middle, and then the creepers should fall down there. It would work if I built the stairs in the right place. And that is all the water placed down. As you can see, it goes straight to the middle. The next thing I'm going to do is down here. I just kind of want to decorate all this, because I'm not going to leave it like this, am I? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some grey and light grey concrete, just to make it look like the colours of like gunpowder. So it looks like the whole creeper is just full of gunpowder, and there'll be like a little entrance right here. You come in, you walk to the chests, and there'll be a little staircase will then lead up to the trident killer. So let me just come back when I built the inside of the creeper. Okay, so this is what I've came up with. There's a little hole in the side of the creeper right here, so if you fly in, you get rid of this room, and there's a little nether portal, which I will connect up between this episode next to the nether hub. I haven't done that yet. And I'll put like a little ender chest right there. This is the collection system for like the gunpowder will be. Go up these stairs, and this is the trident killer. I decided to do cobblestone stairs because they're kind of the most similar to like the gunpowder colours. Yeah, I think it turned out alright, you know. There's just one last thing we need to do, and that is to break all the torches in the farm. And then build a little AFK platform, like an AFK at the farm. So let me just sit here for a little bit and see how much stuff we get. Okay, let's see how much gunpowder we got in about 15 minutes. Oh, that's just great. 0. Okay guys, so I found out the problem. Basically, instead of putting buttons down there, I just need to place trapdoors, and when that's done, it should be complete. So I'll come back when I've done that. Okay, so I've now changed all the buttons in the farm to be trapdoors, which means the farm should work a lot better now. As you can see, creepers are now dying in here, which means the farm is now working. So I think what I'll do, guys, between this episode and next, on the AFK for quite a while. I'm also going to do some streams so I can get a few netherite blocks for our beacon. So follow me on Twitch, corruption_2. I'll put it in the comments. I probably won't do another episode for probably like a week or two, because this episode took quite a while, guys. It was probably one of the hardest episodes yet, but I think it was worth it though. This creeper is absolutely insane. I just love it. Look how cool it looks. And what I'm going to say, guys, is if this video gets 30 likes, I'll transform an ancient city next episode. And also subscribe, because we're closing in on 2,000 subscribers. So hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys next episode. Peace.